This is the game the Heat, if they're going to get into the postseason, they got to be thinking this is one they have to win. Winslow loses the basketball. Jones comes up with it. Saric running the floor. Tyus takes it himself.
Nice take by Tyus. That was one of his last games before he got hurt. Played really well in that game. He was 4 of 9 and 16 points, and it was just an exciting game.
Waiters wastes no time taking a three. Jim, the last 5 games. Winslow gets cut off. Nice job by Okogie. Waiters will take another three and make another three. Someone who we did see in that last game was Josh Richardson. And one opportunity here for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, that's not lost on Timberwolves fans.
One off of his career high. The other end, they get it to Adebayo for the dunk. Just a little bit too much on it for Okogie. The Timberwolves get it back to Jones. He'll try a three. Saric an offensive rebound.
Too big, too strong.
Nothing Dragic could do about that. It has been one-sided in favor of the Heat. Adebayo.
Bam has just been exceptional.
Hospitals get what they need to be able to function. Timberwolves come up with the basketball. Okogie to Saric. Dario takes the contact. Chance for an and one.
Much that night as well, but they've given so much of their time and effort to go back to Senegal with Gorgie.
Wiggins dumps it off. Dario, extra pass to the man of the hour, Gorgie Dieng. So when we show you that clip,
I won't tell you what he did.
Yeah, when we show you that clip, be sure to note the celebration. Gorgie Dieng, 3 of 3 from the field tonight. Baseline drive as Magruder able to get to the rack for the stub.
They've had a lot of injury issues in Miami this year.
Jones able to rattle it in.
Floater.
Waiters has missed considerable time. Richardson has been out.
Winslow's had a number of different injuries as Dwayne Wade knocks down the baseline jump shot.
Feed into the middle for Hassan Whiteside. He's not playing like a guy who doesn't have anything left in the tank.
He said himself that he would be able to play 2 to 3 more years as Gorgie knocks down another jump shot.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Gorgie's in double figures already. Heat will probably try to hurry it for 2 for 1, and indeed they do. And how about that?
Talking about Gorgie Dieng's successor. BJ coached Gorgie when he was a kid in Basketball Without Borders. What a nice find and what a finish by Keita Bates-Diop.
And stick around, because to start the second quarter, we are going to have the former MVP joining us here.
Very exciting, very exciting.
Dwayne Wade drilling it.
Was that at Kentucky, Cal tried to make practices so difficult that when, all the one and dones that come through Kentucky, right? So
wanted to come back, but I had to stick with it. And he believed in me. That's one thing that I felt right from the beginning. And I was blessed to be teammates with him too, just seeing how he prepares for every game. And he played a long career in the league. So I was very blessed to see how he prepared.
And show him that love too. It's Keita Bates-Diop. Good defense by Miami.
Dragic out in front, and Bayless with the foul. So Dragic, the chance for the end one, as Miami has opened up its largest lead. Sealed that win with a block.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that, man. Yeah, it was a block to seal the game. So yeah, add that to the record too. Appreciate it.
Well, Dwayne Wade even said he'd like to send his kids to spend a day with you. So
yeah, that was love right there. and now, yeah, they do everything as a whole. When I came in the league, it was basically by yourself. You have to warm up by yourself, stretch by yourself, and now.
How would you explain this season from your perspective?
It was tough because you have a young group and you're going through a lot, but at the same time, this when you build your principle. D Wade, for sure, I think he has something up his sleeve with making that transition, and he's able.
Is there time to start thinking about that transition? I mean, you're still young. You still got a lot of ball left.
Not yet, but I know it'll be time to hang it up right when I can't affect the game the way I want to. that will let me know, like, all right, ease up and find another profession.
First of all, so I typed Derrick Rose into the YouTube search engine. You couldn't shoot jumpers. So you had to learn how to take it to the rim and be able to score at the rim.
So true. And I played in the park, it wasn't any fouls. You got to find ways to get as close to the basket as possible.
Kogi drives baseline for the dunk.
Talking about guys that like to get to the rim and win a national championship. The odds of Gorgui Dieng happening is infinitesimal.
Well, and even before that, Jim, because of basketball without borders, the town's very excited because he got that roll. Kogi, a lot of contact, no whistle.
Think about Dikembe Mutombo and what he's been able to do in the Congo.
Waiters
knocks down that three down.
Dario Saric able to drill a three. Timberwolves with their 5th made three. Kogi for Saric. Dario guides it in, back to a 4-point game. Tyus Jones, that was nifty out of Tyus. Back to just a 2-point game. Waiters out of the corner. Dion Waiters is having himself a night. He's 4 of 5 from downtown.
Dion Waiters is pretty nice right now.
Great cut by Dario.
Oh, what an acrobat finish.
Wiggins from straight away. Andrew gets the game tied up. Timberwolves looking to take the lead for the first time since it was 36-35, and they do just that.
Great action.
Jones. Tyus moves into double figure. Johnson.
Hard to him because he's not always been an active shooter coming off ball screens. They've always kind of taken away his passing options.
Just as Winslow guides it in.
Now they're having to go over the top. Now the pocket pass is there and good things can happen. Towns is frustrated that time.
Waiters in transition, and we are tied for the 8th time tonight. Gorgie's had a nice night. 15 points, 2 blocks. Andrew Wiggins viciously attacks the rim.
Another backdoor cut by Andrew Wiggins.
Waiters attacking, baits Diop.
Man, that Syracuse hesitation move right there.
But the Timberwolves had that 2 points by Keita Bates-Diop wiped off the board during the break. Andrew Wiggins gets those 2 points back. Dragic.
Oh, okay.
They fake the handoff, and then Johnson goes and scores, and Miami back in front.
They thought they were going to switch back, and Johnson did a nice job of faking that handoff.
Oliver gets a friendly roll out of the corner.
And against the Golden State Warriors was huge in that win as James Johnson goes and throws it down with 2 hands, high percentage style.
Tolliver nearly took it over.
Minnesota come up with that basketball?
I don't know, but Keita Bates-Diop, no. Gorgui Dieng, yes. Dragic got it away just in time. Whiteside, the putback dunk. Jim, someone told me he generates his offense through dunks and offensive rebounds. Love that Cam is not shy about getting up shots. Gorgui out of the corner. Oh my goodness, Keita Bates-Diop, look what I found. Towns over the shoulder, Keita Bates-Diop to finish. A very important final 4 minutes and 30 seconds for Miami in their postseason hopes. Johnson gets it back to a 4-point game.
And a little bit of everything.
24 lead changes, 7 ties. Yeah, we have seen everything in this game.
It's a man rebound and put back right there by Karl Anthony Towns.
Heats playoff hopes. Dion Waiters putting it up for Adebayo, comes up with the rebound and then gets it to go. Back to a 4-point game.
You've got to impose your will by being hard to play against on the offensive end.
Timberwolves take the basketball away. Keita Bates-Diop leaks out for the stuff.
Great pass by Dario.
Oh, Wade comes up and knocks it away. He's got Jones to beat. Dwayne Wade, what a play out of the veteran. It's a 1-point game. Wade spins. Wade gets it away. And it falls off the rim, and for the second consecutive game, the Timberwolves dodge a bullet.